Okay, so first put concealer on your eye, and I've already done that. So then I'm going to put this on. So it's like a kind of a base, it's like a creamy thingy, but you don't have to, just put on primer or something, just to make it last longer. So I'm just going to put that on with my finger. I don't know if you can see this. So just put it on my finger all over my eyelid, and then kind of into my crease as well. And then just kind of blend it out there with my finger. And do the same on the other side. You can't see this at all. Yeah. And then I have a slightly darker one that I'm going to use, but again, you don't have to use this, or you could use eyeliner if you wanted. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So then I'm going to use a brush like this, and I'm going to use that to put the darker colour on into my crease. Maybe I can. Let's do the other side. And then get a kind of a fluffy brush, using this one, and just blend it out a wee bit. It doesn't really matter though, because you're going to be going over it. So you just blend it by going back and forth. Oh, this camera's really crap. Okay, sorry. Then, okay, so take like a flat brush, like a paddly brush, like this. This is the one from one of the Urban Decay palettes. And then just use a wipe and get it wet. And then take a goldy colour. I'm sure you have one in your Urban Decay palette. I'm going to use this one. Okay. And just use a bit of mirror. This is a disaster. Anyway. Just put it all over and in the crease. Okay. Maybe I get some better light. Oh no. And then the other eye. So bring it all over your eyelid and just in the middle of it there in your crease. And you can use a smaller brush to do that if you find it hard. Then get your fluffy brush again and take a kind of a light warm brown colour. So I'm going to use, I have an Inkblot palette that I made myself, and I'm going to use this colour and maybe a bit of this colour mixed together. It's almost orange like. So just get on the fluffy brush and where's my stupid mirror? Right, and then just hang on. It looks way darker on the thing than it is. And then you just have to kind of blend it out by being circly. Okay, and I only actually use the light one. Do the same on the other side. Just blend out the edges so it's not like a real harsh line. It's really hard to see on this camera. I'm really sorry, Sienna. Sorry for not being sorry about it. Then get what I normally do. Whoa! Everything fell on the ground. Get a slightly smaller, fluffier brush. So I have this one. So like that. I don't know if you can see it. And take a black, because you want it to go really dark, I believe. And then so we'll go right in the crease. Just kind of place the colour first. So place a bit, and then, god damn it, get a fluffy brush. I'm using a different one just because this is actually a better one and I just found it. And then once again, blend it. It's probably better to use the one with the brown, because the brown will help to blend it a bit. And just then get the smaller fluffy brush and add the black again and kind of bring it here at the side down to the eyelashes. Depends how dark you want to go now, but I imagine dark from what you told me. So blend it, and you just keep building it up like that. And you can always go back and make it a bit darker later if you're not happy with it. Oh jeez, this is so difficult with a second laptop. So a good way to do as well is to kind of look down into a mirror. Sometimes it's easier to see where your crease is. And then bring it in the side here again. And then take the brush with a bit of the brown on it and blend again. And like put it right on top of the black to blend it. Go side to side and kind of do little swirly motions. Just kind of, and if it's kind of a harsh line as well, you can use the little brush to blend, because mine's kind of a bit harsh. Looks a bit mad on the video. You can come in if you want. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Godzilla's at 8. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna take me that long. Huh? Do you want to book it? Okay. Yeah, well, are we going to the Odeon or what? Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway, I have to continue my filmmaking if you don't mind. Then I'm just getting that was Mark, sorry. The light brown, and then this kind of really warm brown again, because it just looks really nice with the black. And just kind of put it just along the outside there. Yeah, and then do the same on the other side. Sorry, it's really hard. I should have just shown you when I was over. Just put it along the outside. At least I now have my makeup done for the cinema. And then get a clean fluffy brush. It can be any kind of brush really, but the bigger the better, I find, for this bit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Big black motherfucking thing. And then get a skin coloured one. So I have in my Inglot palette this one. It's almost white. And just get that on, and that'll help to blend out the other colour. It's falling over. No. And the other side. Sorry. No, and you just blend out the like harsh lines, kind of blend it almost onto the brown. And then if you blend it too much, you can always get your fluffy brush again and kind of really lightly bring it up. Okay, so that's that. So then do underneath your eye. You can add the dark cream colour at the start, which why not? I'll do that. So it's easier, I always find, for the bottom to always do it with a wet brush. So wet it with a little cloth, and then get your. I'm going to take the dark brown because I always like it to be darker underneath. And then, can you see this? Just take it along. God, that's really creepy this close. Take it along there. Taking it to about there, okay? How long is this video? And then other side. Same thing. Or you could use even a black eyeliner, would look really good. And then I'm gonna take a black eyeliner. How do I? Okay. I only have a gel eyeliner actually. And it's kind of cracked, so this mightn't work very well. And get. So normally I put on my gel eyeliner. I'll do the top first. So I have a really thin brush. It's almost like you can barely see it. But you can also use a brush. Sometimes I use a brush like, oh, I can't find it. Well, this came with it, you know. So you can use just any kind of small brush or an angly kind of brush. I know Clara has one. Anyway, put your eyeliner on it. It's going to be really hard to do in the video. So I'm going to have to use my mirror. Hopefully you'll be able to see. So just, actually it doesn't need to be that neat though. I think you said you don't like flicks, so I won't do a flick. So bring along the top. What you can do is like do one line and then go in and do another line and then go in and do another line like that. Don't do the whole line at once. And then for this bit I always open my eyes really wide, kind of like a crazy person, and then you kind of almost go under the eyelid there and it makes it easier. And I also did this weird thing where I put it, you know, like I put it here all under the eyelashes part of the eye. But another way you can do that is actually put it on your lower, like your eyeliner bit here, and then blink really hard. So that's that. Then do the other side. Sorry, Beck, I hope you can see this. So see the way I'm doing, just little lines and crazy big eye. Also, but it's probably better to use a pencil eyeliner here, it'll stay on longer, but I don't have one at the moment. Maybe when I'm rich and famous. And then you can use the same brush or get a different brush. I'll just get a different brush for the crack. No, I'll use the same brush. Everything's easy. I'm just going to clean it off a bit there. And then get a black eyeshadow. And I'm going to put it over here, the bottom one. It'll help it to kind of last a bit longer. And I'm going to blend it kind of into the lower eyelashes as well. Sorry, can you see that? Why am I asking you? You can't answer me. This is a long ass video. At least you can fast forward the bits that are boring. And then I'm going to get a different brush to the top one because that's going to be a bit harder, I think. See how I go. So just place it on top. And you can kind of smudge it if you want a real, more kind of less defined eye. Especially here at the outside. Again, can you see? Looks real defined in the video, but it's not in real life. So and the other side. Okay. And that's it. And you can make it a bit darker if you want by just keep adding, get a really small brush even, and go right in the crease and right here. It is a lot darker than it looks on the video though. It looks like pale as death. And then add mascara. I already have mascara on, but I'll just put, it's probably just come off because I was asleep during the day like an old person. You're putting fake eyelashes on anyway. And then what I would do would be, I don't know, do you want me to do the rest of the face? If you do, don't ask me. I already got foundation on, so I won't bother. I think you know how to do the rest of your face. I'll just do my eyebrows then. So I have a little kit. See, Andrea has a really good one from Benefit. Maybe I should actually use it. And then it has like a gel brown bit and then a darky brown bit. So what I do is bring it up and then arch it down. Hang on. And same on the other side. And then go over with a brown, the brown kind of eyeshadow a bit. Or you can just use the eyeshadow. That's what I used to do before I had this. Oh yeah, and there's one more thing you can do actually, if you really want to make your eyes. You could put a bit of glitter over the middle, if you want it to be like, or you could get a fluffy brush and get a kind of a highlighter colour. So I have this gold highlighty thing from MAC, but you can use like a really light white or anything, and you just get it on your brush and you put it under your eyebrow, and you already put it, you can put some in the corner as well. So right at the arch, just put it there, and then you can always put it here as well in the corners. Okay, so I hope that was okay. If not, I'll make another one for you, sure.